Hi YouTube, I'm here trying to figure out how to open this. So if you joined my last video, it's likely nobody's on here, so I'm just gonna talk regularly. So my last video, you seen me trying to record my own music, and I had got the Blue Yeti, whatever that equipment is, the blue machine to record the mic, which is still there set up. And I have purchased the additional equipment needed to have my own home studio to be recorded with no issue. Is this gonna even fit in there? Like, are you so serious? Anyway, so we got this. All the equipment came in. New headphones, because like the headphones was acting like it was not trying to work, the beats. And I never really recorded in the studio with beats with any engineer ever. So that's why now I'm trying to be sure that I have all the right equipment before I just give up, you know? Trying again, because this is something I really want to do. I want to record by myself. And like, yes, it's an expense or initial expensive investment. But if I'm able to record by myself and I can really like build something with this, like on my own, then I would appreciate that, because that's a great financial investment into making my music. If I just want to wake up out my sleep and record, I can do that. It's like, what's the purpose of having a studio apartment without recording like you in the studio? So I'm gonna see how this goes. Yeah, like, and eventually once this goes up, I'll be able to do a lot more with my resources. And like, okay, so this worked. I got this big old sensor puff thing there. We gotta get this in here. I tend to work quick. I like to work quick. Mainly because it don't be time for games, for real. The headphones, I pray, Lord, while I try to do this equipment stuff, I pray it works. And if it don't, then that's okay too. You just don't want me to do it. And that's fine. Amen. Don't want me to record by myself. If the Lord don't want me to record by myself, then I'm just not gonna record by myself. The Lord might see it may be too much of a time inconsistency, but I know anything I set my mind to, I'm able to do it. So if I just needed to make a bigger initial investment, then that's just what has need to have gotten done. I'm missing a few things. This is up. I need this piece here. No, not this one. I need this. Oh. Got our wham in a circle. Make it jump like a hurdle. Okay. Lord, tell me what is going on. I think this came with the other one. I think I'll need to plug that in there. But this has to get plugged into the computer, which is my USB-C port, which is why I got this. I could like give you a better like pan view. Just gotta twist this here. I don't know if this is a better view. Maybe. Perhaps. put this down here for now. Right here. I'm gonna lower this. I can get so much better angles for my videos because I got all the equipment needed. I just be so like, I don't know. What do I be? What do I be, y'all? Is this, I think this should be on the other side. Uh-oh. Well, I guess only the camera could be this way. Or whatever. For whatever reason. Ooh. Why is it like a white line? Wait, what is that about? Oh. What is that? Is that like a... That is so weird. And it's only at one side of the screen. And it's not like it's the screen protector. Maybe it's just YouTube. Honestly. You're like not serious. It's doing weird stuff, and honestly, me can't bother. As long as you can see what I'm doing here. Now, time for the grand masterpiece. It's on. See if I hear myself. I gotta fix the settings and the functions here. Okay, please, Lord. Okay. Oh my gosh. Do I hear myself in these headphones? Oh my goodness. Let me see me fix the gain. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. No. Hello? Hi. Hi. Hello? I could have sworn I just heard myself. For a second. For a split second. Hi. Hi. I hear like echoes of myself, if that makes sense. Left, right. Hello? Hello? Oh, that's because I was far away. I'm talking about I hear echoes of myself. That's mad funny. Ooh, because it wasn't even plugged in. Right? Oh my goodness, I hear myself. Hey, what's poppin'? Let's see what this game does. Let's Google it. I don't even have to guess. What does game do? It puts the control input signal level, especially adjusting the strength of a microphone or instrument's output before it's processed by effects. Okay, so I see it's basically to ensure a strong, clean, clear signal. So I don't hear anything else in the back when the gain is. I don't know if that's down or up. I'm about to Google what does the patterns. What does the patterns mean on a Blue Yeti? Determine how the microphones sound from different directions. The four main patterns are stereo, for realistic sound and recording instruments, cardioid for a singular person speaking into the mic and rejecting the background noise, bidirectional for two people interviewing each other, picking up front and back omnial direction for capturing multiple people, or omnial room sounds from all directions. Y'all, this is just goes to show. Imagine if I gave up. I wouldn't have been able to hear or do anything. That's just God right there. Yeah, that's how God works. Yeah. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I want to put that love sign out here. I don't know why, but I do, unless I plan on recording in my room. just so I can have like a light or like some type of mellow effect. I mean, I have the egg, but the egg is in the bathroom, and I have that like smoke effect, like fireplace looking light thing. This is the iron, so I could figure that out. If I wanted, I have 3 different like colorful LED light things. I mean, I could turn this on and then project, but let's see. God is so amazing. It was just because I literally had my Beats trying to do something with it. And it's like, it's Beats, it's not studio recording headphones. You would think it is, right? Maybe what I had was just faulty, let's just say that. So, put it on, ooh, immersive. So this is like, I'm going on the podcast host, how to use the Blue Yeti sound better. Click the, okay. So it's telling me how to use it. This is most popular for podcasts, but I'm gonna be using it for singing. You know, the Samsung Q2 is, you know, good as well. The Shure MV7, but I got the Blue Yeti, so shout out to Blue Yeti. Getting the best from your Yeti. 4 important factors to consider. The stereo is immersive. So wait, let's untangle this. Let me mute it. Oh my gosh. Oh God, I love you. I love you. I can't believe I'm recording in my apartment. So immersive. Stereo. Stereo, a music intended setting for recording a singer or a couple of instruments. I don't even know what I was humming. I was trying to find a song, like a song to hum. For recording a solo online podcast, one person facing the mic. So they said don't talk into it like this, but talk into it like this. So this is for cardio heart. Cardioid. Solo use. So if I was doing a podcast and I was talking to people like this, then I can do that. I think what didn't work for me is because for my vlog videos, I was just talking into the camera, but I could have literally, like, if I was like talking to them or teaching them something, I could have literally sat there and talked to them with the mic, because I'm just extra, even though the camera already comes with a mic. But I guess people see you invest into fancy shiny equipment, so they want to hear you more or better. Who knows? But yeah, if there was 2 people here, oh my gosh, I'd have to have 2 mics to record in there. No, we're not doing that. See, no, we're not doing all that. This is for me to record music. What do I need a podcast for? If I needed a podcast, I would literally put my my Rode Wireless Go's on them. And I think I have the version 2. Yeah, no, we're not doing all that. One of the most common reasons the Blue Yeti sound bad is because it's on the wrong polar pattern. So group use omnidirectional. So if it was like multiple people, it'd be a circle. So if we're talking like this, everybody will be able to hear regardless, because it's a group use. So it's just the microphone is there picking up all of the audio. Bi-directional, 2-person. You can mute that while I turn these. So if it's 2 people, it's me, and then hey, it's me again. So I can see how the sound is like waving. I'm gonna mute it when I turn it. Turn it to stereo for immersive pattern. Bi-directional, face-to-face, omnidirectional, all directions, a round table discussion, cardio for a solo, online podcast, stereo for music intended setting. So that's pretty cool. Thank God now I know. Before I was just flicking and switching. I'm like, oh my gosh, why isn't it working? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload this file and see how that works for me. Then I have this file called Dem Tapes, and I put all of my stuff in there. For some reason, it's not opening it up for me. So it just automatically connected. Let's see if it can record. Hey, it's the first time coming to my house. Ooh, what is that feedback? Wow. What is the feedback? Is it because it's too loud, too low? I hear feedback. You mute it? Hi. Hey. Oh, it's because it wasn't on? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see. Let's play. Wait. Now, why am I only hearing it play back in there? So I'm gonna have to change the output. Sound output. Hi. Hey. Oh, because it was on. You can't have an output to the microphone. Oh, Jizzy, wow. I just want the output into the headphones. But it seems as if, and it only has one, oh, it has two, so the other one would have to connect. You're joking. Into it that way. So I would literally need to find another piece of equipment to connect this jack into. Every time I think I have everything I need, but it's okay. We're gonna try that again tomorrow. There's always so many components to this stuff, you know, and that's just how life is. You uncover one layer, it's another one, and another one, and another one. So until then, I'm gonna just have the output be the speakers, and that's fine. But I don't know why my thing isn't opening. Oh, this is what Meiji made. I didn't even write to this yet. I have something that I wrote to. Don't save. Don't save. So I want to open it again, and I want to try to find what I had for. I don't know where that went. Did I delete it? Probably. Okay, so I'm just gonna use what Meiji made for me, and it's gonna be like a freestyle session. And I already kind of thought about what I wanted to say, but they put the tempo to 91. I can't believe this. After I accomplished one thing, God is so good. Of course, it's another thing. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, look at Toby. Hopefully she's talking. I love this. her. She's so cute. I didn't mean to make this political, but they're talking about some. Let me get off the threads. This is not what I came to do. Oh, I came to look on Amazon for a freaking. Now I gotta make sure I don't buy the big one. I gotta buy the small. But let me see just in case I do get a big one. Excuse me. That I could. And I'm not a person, like a fan of instructions. I like to read, particularly first. Well, I read that backwards. I said that I like to do, particularly before I read, but it's very important to read. I know I said I want to go into law school. And that's a very critically functional and thinking type of work, career work to do. And I've been taught to think creatively my whole entire life. So definitely a shift and an adjustment. But yeah. So in the case that the big one does come, but I just need a standard one. Adapt music jack to USB-C. I just need a standard one. Oh. Okay. Overnight. Wait a second. No. I want the most affordable. No, this is USB-C to the music jack. And that's not what I need. I need to be sure that I'm reading. So when it comes to Amazon orders, you gotta read, because I ordered the wrong iPad case. Like, I had this like cherry looking one. I have two of them. I have a cherry looking iPad case, and I had cherry and cheetah print, which, if you ask me now at this stage of my life, it's tacky. All these things, they're gonna come back, and there's gonna be a point where I want the tackiness. Maybe summertime, my birthday, who knows. But right now I don't want the cheetah and the tackiness. I'm in a very, I don't want to use the word bland space right now, but everything around me, especially in like business, everything is more like structured and no creativity and stale. And it's not that I'm diminishing my creativity to blend in. What I'm doing is I'm being the thing that just pops and stand out. It's like, so like my, I guess, neutral colors I'm going for, at least with my devices, is just the regular basic colors. This one is a clear case. Like before, I would have some crazy looking types of colors and things, which is still fine. But for me, I'm trying to go for a more minimalist feel to life right now. And why? Because I can do that. And through a lot of prayer, fasting, and supplication, I said, okay, let me go a little bit more mellow. And I had a second iPad case cover that was the burn book, which is good for me to have, because I'm going to use it again eventually. But right now, I wanted a standard, simple type of computer case that I can use to type, so I don't have to always bring my MacBook with me. And I'm going to actually check and see if there's Audacity for, well, it's not going to be as effective because I won't be able to hear myself out of it, because this has 2 ports. I don't want to make this a sensory overload. But then I can do it in my keyboard, because the keyboard should have ports, because I think it's going to come with a port for me to charge and X, Y, and Z. But the purpose of me having the second miniature keyboard is just so I can be more effective at the work that I'm doing. I can just literally lock in and do my work wherever I'm at without having to have two heavy loads of technology with me. So without further ado, let's see, how can I do this? Wait, no, I need to lock in. I need this one. This is $4.99. How beautiful, the cheapest one. Okay, tomorrow I have data analysis and accounting. That should be fun. I just placed an order, so hopefully this works. Okay, I didn't order a gray iPad. I ordered light pink because I wanted to. And it's just as similar to gray. What do you mean? I can't just add this to my order. I'm gonna add $25 for overnight delivery. Man, I'll wait until next year if I have to. It's $4.99. It's literally $4.99, and it's still coming tomorrow. And it's still free shipping, I think. Let's see. How much did they get me on this order? It said it was $4. $4.99 came to $5.31. Yeah, touche. And if this all works out, I'll make a whole YouTube video about like my initial investment price and a breakdown budgeting sheet of what it would look like to do this if it works. I got the ordering what I needed. I made sure I got the right wherever it was. This can tighten, so why does it keep moving? Ay. So many wires in my face right now. Okay. Wow. It was just right here. What? Oh, it's on the ground. Pick it up with my toes. Okay, so I got this piece, so I will connect it in this side of my headphones. Connect that open booty that I got, because everything is like female to male. I can't tell you right now off the top of my head if it's female to male, or which is female, which is male, but I think the female is the one that has the open hole. The male is this, just saying based off of, you know, societal word standards. I think that's that. So yeah, I'll plug this into there, and I'll plug that right into my my jack. So we're just gonna wait. And now we're gonna get, without further ado, into this. What was that? Undo record. Oh. How do I fix this feedback? Hi, hey, it's the first time coming to my house. I really just gotta wait for that, I guess, to stop the feedback because it's coming out of here. Like, that sucks. If it's not one thing, it's definitely another. That literally sucks. Let's see if I put this in my ear. Just testing the theory. It'll play through here. Is that? Sound of a played in my AirPods. It's literally playing from the MacBook. Audio setup. Pause. Rescan devices. Playback my AirPods. No, why is it that I didn't hear nothing? And you got charged. That doesn't help at all. Um, I guess I just gotta be patient until tomorrow comes. Well, and we wait for yet another device. No, the recording device is mine. Hi. Hi, hi. Okay, now I hear myself. And it's not laggy. Or is it? Maybe it's because it's a Bluetooth device. It's lagging, but I hear myself. I think it's Bluetooth. Why are you lagging? Bluetooth lags, Bluetooth lags, Bluetooth lags. It's miserable, miserable. No, that is an absolute no. Playback mahogany speakers. Hear myself. We got myself over the cap. But I can hear myself. That works. Let's try. And it might be like a feedback. posture. When I'm rapping, I need the adapter to adapt sound to my ear. Music in my ear. I need sound in my ear. So many wires in my ear. And if it don't work, it's going to the store. It's going back like never before. I don't want this equipment if it does not work. But if it does, then that's cool. Then I'm gonna use it like a tool. And I think that's pretty cool because I'm really, really cool. I'm just that dude. I'm just that girl. I'm just the girl in her own world. She's pretty cool. She's pretty hot. She's pretty. Once I get the audio down, once I stop all this feedback, I'll get the mastering in no time. I'll get it mixed all right. This will be my Halloween song. Yes, I only celebrate the Lord, but there's other bodies and entities out there. There's always a good holiday, always a bad one, but who's to say who's good? He's Satan. If he fell from the sky, then he made it into. I just want the echoes to stop. Stop. I just want my voice to be projected to the top. Thank you, Miti. You do a really good job with these beats. And I say thank you, Russian, but I really don't want to be beat. Beat by who? By the big guy in beat by who? The guy in beat by who? The guy in But that's not true. Cause God got me. Boo. I don't get boo because I'm pretty cool. Let's see how this echo effect works. Because it literally is echoing because it's right there. This is unless I. No, I don't even have a piece to connect it in any way. Use it like a tool. And I think that's pretty cool because I'm really really, really cool. I'm just that dude. I'm just that girl. I'm just the girl in her own world. She pretty cool. She pretty hot. She pretty. Once I get the audio down, once I stop all this feedback, I'll get the mastering in no time. I'll get it mixed alright. This will be my Halloween song. Yes, I only celebrate the Lord, but there's other vibes and entities out there. There's always a good holiday, always a bad one, but who's to say who's good? If Satan fell from, if he fell from the sky, then he made it into, I just want the echoes to stop. I just want my voice to be projected to the top. Thank you, me too. You do a really good job with these beats. And I'd say thank you, Russia, but I really don't want to be beat. Beat by who? By the big guy in beat by who? The guy in beat by who? The guy in But that's not true, because God got me. Ooh, I don't get ooh, because I'm pretty cool. I winked the eye that was already closed. Okay. Well, that's enough from me. Hopefully you enjoyed my very echoey attempted music production, but what we can say, this is one more step that has been accomplished until we receive our other piece. And if that doesn't work again, we can always take it back to the store. So the message for tonight is that keep trying until you can't try anymore. Because what's the worst thing that could happen? You know, somebody could say no, it doesn't work, and you could take it back. You don't want to do it anymore. You just have that choice. So you always have the choice and you always have the option. So with everything, it's prayer and supplication. It will work by God's grace in the name of Jesus. Amen. And I think that it's going to work. Not I think. I know. Because there's 2 holes in there. And if the other hole doesn't work, then I just know that that's not something that I need to be doing, because I communicated with God prior to, and I said, God, if this is something that's not meant for me, then don't have me do it. And there's so many times I wanted to give up music, but God just didn't let me. And that sounds pretty crazy. But I'm like, bruh, God. Not even the bruh God, but like, God. How do you make a little old me a rapper? Like, what do you mean I gotta work and start from scratch? Like, what do you mean I gotta start from scratch, building myself up and creating a whole fan base and life? Little old me, family of immigrants, and then my daughter is from the hood, so that's no help. Nah, sometimes it's helpful. Sometimes. I didn't say mine, but sometimes, you know, the hood is helpful because it gives you a platform to start with. The hood is helpful. I wasn't talking about the border. The border. What is a barter? Now I want to know, what is a barter? I hope y'all know what I'm saying by barter. I don't want to have to explain my corny jokes to you. If I have to explain it, just stop. Just stop watching. Barter of poor quality or low standard. I've done it again. I'm just like a word genius. And I was just born with that, being like a word genius. And so I record the thoughts that are in my head. And if I didn't do that, they would probably do a psychiatric evaluation, and they would put me somewhere far, far away. And it's not that I only had to do music. I could have did poetry, which I did, but I just kept it to myself. And it's like, That's like getting high off your own supply. Like you're literally sitting there consuming all of this information and your brain doesn't know what to do with it after. Because you're reading it. It's like you get this dopamine. It's like doing crack or drugs or drinking liquor. That's a crazy combination. That thing, that sensation of pleasure is what I'm trying to say. Is what I get from music, because I get to hear myself and understand how I really feel, because I'm literally just projecting my thoughts and emotions into a microphone, a black hole that is speaking to me back through stuff that I can't see, but you feel it. And I think that is one of the ways that the Lord communicates through me. And you know, if you really think about it, there's so many things that we can't see in this world. We can't see it or we can't hear it because there's these spirits all around us. And I recently reconnected to the idea, like literally they sell spirits at liquor stores, because that's not you. It's something else that's taking over you and changing who you are, how you think, or what you're doing at that moment. And so just to have, like, even when it's like businesses and they're entities you think of like, ooh, entities, scary ghosts. Like, no, it's not always that. Entities is all around us. McDonald's, these are things that influence you. That's basically entities for me. It's influence and how strong someone has control over the influence of someone's ability to be free and think and do thoughts. Right? Basically, you're doing thoughts nowadays. But yeah, so you're doing thoughts. That's crazy. Yeah, we're doing thoughts. This is a girl who has a BA, soon to get MBA, maybe even a doctorate, or I might be a lawyer. Who wants me to sign their paperwork? Come here. No? Okay. Well, that's enough for me. I got a few more moments, 45 minutes till I have to be in my bed, sleep, because I got to be at, 8:30 in the morning. You know, this lifestyle is very much a blessing, very disciplined. I actually do enjoy being with people who are like-minded and like to think and want to build things to help. Hopefully, they're not building like a particle accelerator of some sort. Yeah, but hopefully these people are also creating good things in the world. Just like how I'm planning to create some good things, some good music. I'm also working on not cursing. The Lord has been convicting my soul. But I have an old video that I want to react to that I found. That was when I was a sophomore in college, or was about to be a sophomore in college. And I was talking about some stuff until the camera cut off. So I'm just going to jump back in and convene to that personality of who I knew I to be. In an evolved sense, of course. I don't got the big lashes as I had in the video. The big lashes don't mean anything. I was absolutely fabulous with those lashes, actually. Yeah, I was just always that girl, always dancing, always fun, always happy. And I just was always afraid to show that to the internet. Was I afraid to show who I am to a bunch of lame people that sit around in their house wishing that they were doing exactly what they want to do? And that's all I do when I pick up the camera, is doing what I want to do. But then it's the conviction of the perception of that hater in myself that I know is in a lot of other people. That it's not to single people out, but like I even have a hater in myself, but I also have a friend in myself, right? So, you know, and you have a friend in the Lord. So when in myself, I find the Lord, which is what even pushes me to go live, to do an actual video edit, post it all the way through. But this is from sophomore year in college, right? And I actually kept that video and I didn't delete that video. So there's a reason that God has that video in my iCloud. I delete things very frequently, trust me. I know I produce so much content, the internet won't even know what to do with me. So I tried to tuck away some of this content that I have. I have a very large digital footprint. I give big digital footprint energy, okay? I have a very large digital footprint. So I'm gonna have to get some stuff together to be sure that I'm doing what I'm doing to the best of my ability and effectively when it comes to social media and things of that nature. And I think for my MBA program, I want to go into marketing a lot better, because I have I have it. I'm me. Like, I was born it. I'm Mahogany Jules. I'm nobody else but Mahogany Jules. Say it. It's on my name tag. I'll say that to them on my presentation on Friday when I'm introducing to them Meraki love. I'm introducing such a brilliant idea, a model that we have seen, or this business plan that we've seen multiple times, from Taylor Swift to Beyonce to Nicki's to Youngboy. We see this model all the time, the artist as the brand, but you have to learn to separate the brand identity from the person, or else, as one of my white professors said, they're gonna stick you in a nut house. So there's that. In that note, I would like to say I'm a very powerful young lady because God gave me the ability to walk into my purpose and my success and my confidence. So anything that is thrown at me, I know it's just for me to laugh and giggle, because God is going to use that as a stepping stone to get me to exactly where I know I am to be. All the notes that I've been taking in my dreams and schemes notebook right here, my designer journal that I had from 2022 that I bought in Walgreens. Yeah, we locked in. Like, we really going up. Like, this name, remember this one. Yeah, that one, that one, that one, this one. Remember it, because she never came to play. She never came to play. I'm such a shapeshifter. Like, God has given me the ability to get to what I need to get done. I be taking up space in them people's stuff. Yeah. And I know I mentioned, like, oh, I changed my cases. Hold on, let me show you. I changed my cases because I want them to take me serious, or rah. Listen, it's all a part of a persona, the business persona of success. I have my juicy, fruity, hoochie, moochie, and then I got my burn book. I'm not sure that they would want to work with me as much, because they're gonna be like, damn, she in there. It don't matter. Everybody, I've been having my burn book since all throughout undergrad, and they probably was thinking I was in there writing about them. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't, but 9 times out of 10, if I'm talking about somebody else, I'm talking about myself. So at the end of the day, we all need Jesus. Amen. Hallelujah. Have a good night. I love y'all so much, and thank you for watching from the future, because I know you is.